Come back to Truth Behind Fame channel, where we dive deep into the stories that shape our country, Kenya. Today, we are tackling a topic that is both controversial and eye-opening. Politicians who have been involved in major scandals, found guilty of wrongdoing, yet faced no legal repercussions. How is it possible that some of the most powerful figures can seemingly evade justice? Stick around as we uncover the details behind these cases and explore the implications for accountability and trust in our political systems. Number 1 is Kipchumba Murkomen, the JKIA Adani Airport scandal. Amount in question is 238 billion. In 2024, Kipchumba Murkomen, the cabinet secretary for transport, was involved in a 238 billion Kenya shillings corrupt deal that allowed Adani Airports to lease JKIA for 30 years despite advice against it. This deal raises concerns about secret agreements. As the accounting officer, the public lost money and Murkomen has never been held accountable in a court of law. Number 2 is Anne Waiguru, the NYS scandal. Amount in question is 791 million Kenya shillings. In 2016, Anne Waiguru, who was the devolution cabinet secretary, was involved in a big corruption scandal called the NYS scandal. This scandal led to the loss of 791 million in taxpayers' money. The scandal was exposed when Josephine Kabura, whose accounts were used to steal the money, filed a detailed report in court. Kabura's report shows a connections with Waiguru. As an accounting officer, Waiguru has not been held accountable. Number 3 is Wycliffe Oparanya, Kakamega County corruption. Amount in question is 1.3 billion Kenya shillings. In 2023, Wycliffe Oparanya, who used to be the governor of Kakamega County, was accused of stealing 1.3 billion Kenya shillings by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. The investigation shows that public money was secretly taken by people working with him. Despite this, Oparanya has never been held responsible in a court of law. Number 4 is Fernandez Baraza, the Ketraco scandal. Amount in question is 18 billion Kenya shillings. Fernandez Baraza is under investigations by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission because of his role in a project with Kenya Electricity Transmission Company Ketraco that led to a 18 billion Kenya shillings loss in penalties for a power line in Turkana. The investigation was started after a Public Investment Commission recommended that he be held responsible for the financial losses. The public lost money and Fernandez has never been prosecuted in a court of law. Number 5 is Moses Kuria, edible oil scandal. Amount in question is 2 billion Kenya shillings. Moses Kuria, the cabinet secretary for trade, was involved in a scandal where over 2 billion Kenya shillings worth of contaminated edible oil was imported into Kenya. 50,000 metric tons of low quality and possibly harmful oil entered the country, causing serious health concerns. Kuria ignored the importation process, which allowed unsafe products to be sold in the market. KCB Group CEO said it was the most stupid deal they have ever entered into with government. Number 6 is Evans Kidero, Mumia Sugar and Nairobi County scandal. Amount in question is 1.213 billion Kenya shillings. Evans Kidero, while he was the CEO of Mumia Sugar Company, was involved in a scandal where over 1 billion Kenya shillings was mismanaged and stolen, causing the company to collapse. Later, as governor of Nairobi, he faced accusations of financial mismanagement involving 213 million Kenya shillings, with claims that he misused public funds, further damaging his reputation as a leader. Kidero was rewarded by being nominated a chief administrative officer. Number 7 is Fred Matiang'i, Ruaraka land scandal. Amount in question is 3.2 billion Kenya shillings. Fred Matiang'i was involved in a Ruaraka land scandal. The controversy revolves around a 3.2 billion Kenya shillings deal to buy 13.8 acres of land for building Ruaraka High School and Drive-In Primary School in Nairobi. The scandal broke when it was discovered that the land owned by the National Land Commission was sold at an inflated price. There were allegations of irregularities such as overvaluing the land and questionable procurement practices. Matiang'i is currently preparing his entry into politics. Number 8 is Moses Wetangula. The Tokyo and gold scandal. Amount in question is 1.5 billion Kenya shillings. Moses Wetangula has been involved in several scandals. In the Tokyo embassy scandal, while he was foreign affairs minister, he was accused of mishandling the purchase of Kenyan embassy in Tokyo in 2010, leading to a loss of 1.5 billion Kenya shillings. In 2019, his name appeared in a fake gold scam where a Dubai businessman was defrauded of millions. Wetangula is now the Speaker of the National Assembly, a befitting reward. Number 9 is Japhet Koome, protesters killings scandal. Japhet Koome, a former Inspector General of Police in 2024, presided over one of the darkest periods in Kenya's recent history. During the #Reject Finance Bill 2024 protest, over 60 peaceful protesters were brutally killed and countless young people were abducted or forcibly disappeared for speaking out. Families were left shattered, desperately seeking answers and justice. Yet, under his watch, not a single police officer was held accountable, a quite remarkable achievement for someone meant to uphold justice. Thanks for joining us in this investigative journey into the dark side of Kenya's politics. It is clear that the issue of accountability is more complex than it seems, and the lack of legal action against some of these scandalous figures raises serious questions about justice and governance. What do you think about the ability of certain politicians to avoid consequences? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious. Bye.